HARTA, looking at HARTA, it's gapping up, but for SUPERMX and ANCOMLB, I don't think. So actually yesterday night, it went all the way bullish up and then slams all the way down. If you can see this Nasdaq right here, it actually pumped the first 2 hours and then around, it reaches the resistance for a double top, another double top again, and before slamming down all the way. So right now it's actually as supporting, it's around 11.4k there, supporting it, but it's not that strong. In the meantime, it's not that weak, but it's still a red day for Nasdaq. So for tech, I would say it's relatively weaker, but for Dow Jones, it's stronger. Okay, so the right side is Dow Jones. So for Dow Jones, it's actually, here's the top out for. It's around 32.5k. Yeah, and the momentum, you can see it slows down already. You can see the 3 big candlestick. This one, this one, this one, and this one. This 3, let me put in box. Big green candlestick. But right now it's going shorter and shorter, the candlestick. The bullish engulfing candlestick is getting shorter and shorter. So it might reach around this area, but I think it will retrace soon. So yeah, that's all for US side. So we can expect a weaker sign for technology, because US tech is not that strong. But for the Dow Jones, for the other sectors, it might be a little bit good, and especially the healthcare sector, which I'm looking at, and I'm going to explain a bit later. So for Dow Jones, yeah, I think it's going to go into a retrace soon, but I'm not sure how it will affect Malaysia, because Malaysia's general election is coming soon. So it might bring a positive impact. I hope that it's a positive impact to us, so that we have something to play. So actually, I've posted quite a number of stocks in my watch list, but it's actually the same, because most of it is the previous day's one. For example, like CUSCAPI, it has some news, but I'm just going to follow through my plan, the same plan at 20. I entered at 235, 23.5 cents. So I'm just going to follow through my plan to make a cut loss if it breaks 23 cents at 225. And then I'm still going to look at it and might TP at around 25. If it breaks through 25 cents, I would start selling all the way up, and possibly and hopefully it might hit around 27 cents. And then the next one should be ANCOMLB. ANCOMLB, it's not okay. Looking at the way he's trying to push, you can see that he's trying to force it up. So I don't think it's over yet. I think the syndicate is still trying to make the sellers come out, to trying to attract attention first by his movement. I don't think it's the end yet. It still have chances. I'm not sure if the syndicates wanted to do right away. But I hope it's not. I hope it will go sideways for a little bit first, or drop down and retest around 13 cents before he push it up again. So ANCOMLB will still be in my watch list, because the way he's trying to push it up, it's not over yet in my opinion. It's like he's trying to push it up higher, but right now he's just trying to test the market. So yeah, it might be like here. He's trying a little bit first before he push it up a strong one. So I'm still looking at it. I think it still has potential to go around 20 cents, but need to look at it first. Don't rush in anything, because if the market is bad, if the US sells down so fiercely, maybe like this candlestick right here, it might affect the whole process sentiment, and then the syndicate might throw down first. So we're still going to look at it first, because the live market has actually a lot of uncertainties. This is the perfect scenario that I have in mind, that I wish to happen but from its movement, it's definitely not the end yet. But overall, it needs to stand above 0.11, the ultimate support. And then right now it's above 0.13, which is the previous strong resistance support. So again, this is still the main supports that we are looking at, because previously the syndicate is blocking at 11 cents and 13 cents. So if it breaks above 13 cents, we need to know that this 13 cents, if it's able to support it. So if it can't, the 11 cents must be able to support it. If the 11 cents also could not support it, means that the syndicate wants to go back into consolidation mode, meaning that he will slam down first, he will go back down right here, maybe do a double bottom before pushing up again, if 11 cents also broke. Okay, the next one is TANCO. So for what I'm waiting buyer, the syndicate is not actually pushing it up yet, because if the syndicates want to push it up, there's always a procedure. You can see that when a stock wanted to push up, they will always make the buyer look strong first. They will refill the buyers first to make it around 10K or 20K to match around the same as the sellers before they started to push up. So I'm still looking at 35 cents. He's still blocking at 35 cents. So if he ever starts refilling buyers at 0.345, then I will know that he will try to push it up. So I'll take my chance to go in at 35 cents if that ever happened, and then somebody starts to buy up at 35 cents. So it's a 35 cents breakout, but there is a chance that I could not get it, because it's a breakout. People's hand might be faster than me. In the meantime, I don't want to get caught at, I also don't want to enter at 0.345. The reason is that because it's blocking at 35 cents, if I bought at 0.345, if it slams down, I would just get caught, get stuck. So I don't want that to happen to me. So the best scenario is that 35 cents broke out, then I chase. But if there's, if I'm able to chase, if I'm able to get 35 cents, that is good. If I can't get 35 cents, I might think of getting the warrant, the TANCO warrant, or chasing 35.5 cents, meaning that a bit higher. So I will watch at the momentum first, but right now it's not pushing up because it's not refilling any buyers. While watching this and watching for an opportunity to come, so you need to look at the buyer side. It's a very common procedure that they will refill the buyers first before they push up a stock. So it's like a signal for that. It's like a signal for every traders that, okay, this buyer is going strong. They wanted to push up already. They're aiming at 35 cents to clear out at 35 cents, because they will need to make the buyer look strong for all of us to believe. If it's still around lesser than 5K or like 1.4K lots at 0.345, it's really hard to believe that it will push up. So when it started to refill the buyers, then I will know that okay, something's going on. He might start to do something right here. Okay, the next in my watch list is the gloves. Is definitely something that I will focus on. I'm not sure if it will get down. And okay, so in my mind, there's few scenario. So the first scenario is it straight away go up, pump up. But right now, I don't think it's getting up. I mean, it's going sideways. I'm not sure yet because market haven't started yet, around 8 to 9 minutes. So right now it's in white, meaning that it doesn't get up or it doesn't get down. But HARTA, looking at HARTA, it's gapping up. But for SUPERMX and Top Glove, I don't think it's going to get up. Maybe the buyers will come in later. So in my mind, the first scenario is it get up and it go higher. The second scenario is it get up and then go down and wash, meaning that it get up right here, maybe it get up to 2.1 and then he wash down to 2.5 before coming back up again. So it will wash into red and then go into green again. So this is the two scenario that I have in mind. And then the third scenario is where I don't want to think, I don't want it to happen, is that it goes down immediately. After it opens, it goes down immediately and then it doesn't rebound to green. So if it goes down to red and then doesn't rebound to green, that's that's when you know that gloves is not playable, because it's in red. So if it's ever in red and then does not rebound to green, then we don't touch it, because like I said, if it goes to red and then rebound to green, it means that it has stronger momentum and stronger people to support right there. So if it traces back down and then comes back up again, then it might be a good signal for us to enter. In the meantime, if it gaps up and then shoots up further, then I will think about it, whether to chase or not, because I will need to monitor the momentum first and all kind of stuff. So for gloves, it's still an uncertainty yet. I'm not sure which scenario will happen first, so I'm going to monitor it. Okay. For today, I'm not focusing on like Adventa or CarePlus only, like a secondary one, because it's like, how to say, yesterday the secondary one is actually blocking. The sellers are a lot of sellers are blocking, don't letting like CarePlus to break to 45 cents or Adventa to go through 71 cents, like that. So I'm going to keep an open mind here. I'm also might try to enter the primary one, like the glove, SUPERMX or HARTA or Kosan. So yeah, I'll keep an open mind first. I'm not 100% will go in for the secondary one. I will look at which one has the better momentum. If I missed like HARTA, if I missed the best price, then I might go for the secondary one. But if I can get a best price, a good price for like SUPERMX or Top Glove or HARTA, which moves faster, I might get in. In the meantime, I also might get in too. Like for example, I might get in the first, like get in SUPERMX as well as CarePlus, like that. I might choose two. I might choose one. Let's see how the market goes. Other than gloves, which I'm looking at is the vaccine team, which is the solution only. So I will use HWGB and Bintai and support to look at the sentiment. If there's any eat up first, like Bintai yesterday, Bintai back up first, so solution also follows.
Hi guys, it's Zach here. If you like my videos and want more contents like this, click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and trade well.